Morning, Lewis. Where are we today? Pleasure Beach for the opening weekend. So we're here on the Sunday because I was working on the Saturday. So it's opening weekend. Yesterday was supposed to be really good. It was very busy apparently, and the weather was a lot nicer. So we're going to go inside. There's a lot
of celebrities around.
Yeah, who was here yesterday? Who did your friend see?
Tyson
So
Fury.
there's loads of people here. So we're going to go and show you a few changes. We're going to do more of a POV walk around because you've got a football match, haven't you? Because you play for Spirit. So we're only here for an hour and a half. But we wanted to come down with it being the opening weekend. So let's go and show you around where the ticket place is, and there's a few changes. Come on now, let's go for it. Okay, so we're going to come in through the Pleasure Beach main entrance. We don't normally come in this way because being locals, we come in the back route. But let's have a walk through here. So this is one of the show bars, the Horseshoe Bar. We went to that show, didn't we, the other night? It was all right, wasn't it? Yeah, it was okay. So the ticket information place has moved. So where the gift shop was originally, you used to be able to go and get tickets, but it looks like they've moved them to over here, this area. Walk-in prices for this year still seem to be the same as last year. However, obviously it's so much cheaper if you book online, so definitely book online. So it looks like we must walk over to where the tickets are. So if you are a walk-in and you haven't booked online, then you'll come over here to get your tickets. Come on now, let's go and see what the crowds look like, see what the queue looks like for entrance. So we're about 15 minutes before park's due to open, 11 till 5. And at the moment, we're only opening over the weekends, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so main season kicks off at Easter. So at the moment, it's just spring weekends. Wow. Yeah, it's starting to get busy. I wonder if they've got any of the characters out. So normally, or certainly last year, they had the characters out. We'll just quickly dart in here. We'll do a full look at the merch later. But what do you like in here, mate? Yeah, he really wants one of these hoodies or a Walsh grommet. I've got to admit, I like these towel robes and they're really good value. Right, come on then, let's go and see how busy it looks outside. So they're doing the photo pass again for the season, and you can come and get your photos from there. Okay, so it's looking pretty busy, isn't it, mate? Queue's already started to build. No characters yet. Yeah, normally first weekend of the year they normally have them out here, don't they?
Yeah.
But not yet. So Noah's Ark's rocking away, and there is going to be the reimagined for this year what was Ice Blast, which is going to be Launchpad, but we'll talk about more of that when we get inside. Right, okay, we'll see you inside in a few minutes. So they've actually opened the doors 10 minutes early because obviously there's so many people queuing that they want to get them all in nice and early. So that's good up. Still no characters though. So a list of the 2025 rides that are going to be opening time, and here are the height restrictions and a little board that you can get measured on. Cool, so we're through.
I want to see the ground. Oh, where's the sand?
The sand? Oh, I'll show you that when we get around to Harry Maxim slime machines. Right, so we're in and we're off. So again, we're only here for an hour or so, aren't we? So let's have a look around. We're going to do more or less a full walking POV, so we'll try and keep it as almost a continuous shot and have a look. So what's the first thing we're going to see, mate?
Drink things.
Drink things. Oh, so yeah, that's a good idea actually. So the refills are back for this year. There's no price. How much are they? It doesn't tell us. I think they were £20. No, £3 for your refill. So you buy the cup and then you can get the refills. Yeah, but it was more what new things are coming to the Pleasure Beach this year. So, Ice Blast. So as you can see, reimagined for 2025 as Launchpad. You nearly got there. So not ready yet for the opening. Hopefully for Easter. There's a few things we're going to be saying that about. They put the new cylinder in last week, 2 weeks ago. So it's supposed to be even.
I got to see it getting put in because my school could see it.
Yeah, so Lewis's school's directly across. So yeah, hopefully it's supposed to be an even stronger launch than when it was originally done. And there's the Ice Blast logo. Right, did you say you wanted to see where the sand was? So this is the Harry Maxim's fly machines. So there's more merch in here. But if it's still there, if you keep going round, there's a window at the back. So obviously Pleasure Beach, originally when this opened way back in the 1800s, it's actually on a beach. And if you look down the bottom, oh, you can't see. Right, but right down the bottom there is actually the beach. And he doesn't show it. But yeah, you used to be able to. Right, come on then, let's go walk round to the guest services, show them where guest services, because again, I think there's something new at guest services for this year. So you're taking a left there, dude, for guest services. So it was good the Pleasure Beach opened up a little bit early to get everybody in.
Grand Prix.
Oh yes, yeah, you can buy those. Shall I go and quickly show them? I'll run back quickly. I'm running back really quickly. So these are things that you can buy, all parts of the ride. So these guys here and here, we're actually on the Grand Prix ride. So a good spot. Yeah, big one tracks that you can buy. Right, come on then, let's walk around to where guest services is. What are you doing? So guest services is over here. So guest services is really good if you come in with kids. Use this as your meeting place if any of your family get split up. Pleasure Beach staff are really good here as well with guest services. And this is also where you go to get your QR codes. So all the rides at Pleasure Beach, when you actually queue to get to the front, you need to show your phone and the QR code. However, you can get QR codes printed off. And you normally come to here to get the QR codes printed off. But I believe that for this year, there is some machines. So can you see the machines? Yes. Right, let's go and have a look. Also, this is where you buy your speedy passes. Can you not go in that door, mate, that we just walked past? No, we're walking round for some reason. Right, I'm not going to video as the staff in here, because sometimes the staff can be a bit funny about that, and I don't blame them. We'll just show you where you get your QR codes from. So this is new for this year. You can scan your ticket there, and it prints a QR code out, so it saves your battery running out. That's cool, isn't it? Saves queuing at guest relations this year. Also, all the prices for Speedy Pass for this year, and also Enzo. So Enzo's not currently running. That's good, isn't it? So it saves your phone battery running out. Right, come on, let's go and show them Grand National, and we'll have a quick chat about Grand National. So, guest services is located right next door to Grand National. Now, pop quiz question, Lewis. Can you remember how old is Grand National this year? 90 years old. So Grand National's 90 years old this year, and because of that they're doing a little bit like what they did with the big one when the big one was 100 years old, and that is they're doing a big refurb on it. So once again, it's not open until later on in the season, but you can see closed for today. Probably the best Woody in the park. Yeah, do you think? I've got to admit, I prefer Big Dipper, but yeah, most people's favourite Woody in the park. So hopefully Easter. They haven't given a timeline on it. What else have we got? We got Impossible.
Let's see if the ride works.
So what's the ride in here? Can you remember what it's called? So it's a madhouse. However, it's not been working for the last 2 seasons. So I'd be surprised if it is going to be open. It's certainly open as a walkthrough. No, the door's open. So we're not going to go through it, but here, this door here, that takes you into the Vekoma Madhouse. He was one of the original ones. I think he might have even been the first one in the UK. And the fountain show's just started. Woohoo! Right, so let's carry on walking around here because I can see some construction walls. So security are pretty strict about going in the fountains around here. Right, so food offerings for this year. We've got the Southern Fried Chicken place. We've got the bar, and what's missing, Lewis?
Chinese.
The Chinese. So here was the Chinese, and it's now a fish and chip. Well, that was one of our favourite places to eat, but I believe it's moved. Right, so now then, there's a load of work walls up here. Yeah, interesting. So we originally thought that they purchased the gyro swing Pleasure Beach, although there's rumoured now they may not have. And this potentially was going to be the area where it was going to be going. So I'll just spin you back around. However, as you can see, it looks like they're doing a full repaint. So rumours were that this building might have got demoed for the new ride. However, with these work walls up, and that's looking pretty fresh over there, I doubt it. Right, something else as well, Lewis. What ride's this? River Caves. So River Caves wasn't open all of last season. And they've announced 5 ride closures for this season, but one of them wasn't the River Caves. Now, as you can see, there's no water in River Caves at the moment, but what have you just found? So it looks like River Caves is going to be reimagined, which is good because it's one of the classic dark rides here at the Pleasure Beach. Hopefully they won't do too modernisation to it, but it does need something. So hopefully opening later on this season. It's not on the 2025 ride list though, so who knows. Could do with a bit of a clean as well, couldn't it, this facade? You like this ride, Lewis?
When it was open.
And it was open. Do you remember Odin going on it? You do get wet! Right, so it's got one of the small drops here. When it first opened, you won't know this, it didn't have that drop. And then it was reimagined a couple of years after opening and they put the drop in to make it a bit more exciting.
What was it?
You what?
What was it?
Just no drop, it just came straight out. Okay, so up to the big one and we'll see what changes, or Big Dipper rather, and we'll see what changes are up here. We're just going to have a look at the food offerings around this corner, mate. And there it is, Infusion. You like Infusion, don't you?
We got fountains.
Oh yeah. Infusion's a one and done for me. And look here, Infusion walk, so they moved the walk over to here now. It still looks like it's the same price, so I'm glad they haven't got rid of it because it was one of our favourite food options. I think it's a lot busier up here, isn't it? It'll get more through foot. Brilliant. So loads of food offerings, donuts, sundaes, churros, hot dogs, burgers. So I think they've probably moved it round because there was loads of fish and chips and burger options up here anyway. Right, we're not going to do Infusion, mate. We're going to carry on with this walk round. Horrible, horrible ride. Although, having said that, if you know how to ride it, it's not too bad. I think Icon's going and I've just seen it in the background. Right, let's have a look at where the Grand Prix was. So, yeah, so they have announced future exciting developments for this area and this ride.
I
And all-
want Dodgem to be here.
Dodgem.
I want that Formula 1 car to be in the middle and then just have round rings.
Well, we'll talk about Dodgems in a minute because they're not on the attraction sheet neither for this year.
Where'd you go to that guy?
Yeah, the drop. So they've still got the car here. Right, so they've cleared out the whole of this area. Let's have a walk around here and see if we can see a bit better. what they've done. So we're up here by Wallace and Gromit.
POV Radio. This is live across Pleasure Beach Resort. Hoping you have a great day with us. It's just
Let's see if they are live. They're saying they're live. We're walking past the PB radio. Oh yeah, there he is. There's the PB radio guy. You just heard him there. So there you go. So yeah, live radio. So that's new as well. Well, it's not new. They've had it for a while, but they've not. I say new for this year because it's not been on for a long, long time. Right. Wow, look at the space they've got here now. So they've got all this area underneath the Avalanche. And yeah, we'll show you a bit more of that when we walk over that bridge in a minute, but we're going to come this way down this path. Oh, here comes Avalanche. We like Avalanche. The only thing with Avalanche is it does take up a lot of space, does Avalanche. There it comes. It's one of the good things coming this time of year. You can actually get good photos and videos because these trees haven't got all the leaves on. But I hope they don't get rid of Avalanche, even though it takes up a lot of space and it's not that thrilling, but it's the only bobsled ride left in the UK. I think there's only 3. I stand to be corrected. 3 maybe of these left in the world. So I'd be ashamed to get rid of it.
Yeah, I was the oldest.
I think there's a couple in America, mate, that might be a bit older.
Yeah, I was the most running one.
Well, when I was your age, they were building that ride, and all the track sections were in the car park, at the South Car Park. And we used to come on our bikes and ride our bikes on the track sections, our BMXs. So there you go, that's how old I am. So we're going to walk back down here, past Thrill-O-Matic. So once again, we did a full ride POV of that, and that's on the channel. So if you just check out the Pleasure Beach playlist where you'll find this vlog, that one's there. Have they updated the map for 2025? Shall we have a look? Have they updated the park map? Yes, they have. Because, well, there's no speedway. There's no Dodgems.
Where's Dodgems?
Dodgems should have been there. It's not there. So no Dodgems. I don't know. Let's walk around. Look, there's the old monorail track as well. That's been gone a long time. Now, can you remember why they haven't taken all the monorail track down?
All the wiring.
Yeah, because a lot of the wiring for Pleasure Beach and some of the rides, well, not the rides, the lighting system and the PA system is all connected to this monorail track. Well, I guess. I mean, they could make it more pretty, couldn't they, and do something with it, maybe theming into Nickland a little bit.
Make it lights. Make it like a light beam. Like a shooting star.
A really modern light beam, I guess. I think they've got more things to spend the money on at Pleasure Beach than that. There's plenty more improvements they need to make than that, dude. Oh, Revolution's just pulled in up the top. I like Revolution. So when that was first opened, the launch here at the top, hang on, let's see if we can get it. The pushback here was really, really strong. And it used to really get your tummy at the bottom. It's not as strong as it used to be, that pushback. Right, so let's go and walk over the Pleasure Beach Express Bridge over to where Avalanche is, and we're going to talk about the 5 rides that Pleasure Beach have announced that will not be operating this year.
The 5 seats.
There's 5 rides, so we're going to talk about...
5 seats, the 5 coasters.
They're not coasters, they're just rides, aren't they? They're all flat rides. So we're going to show you where these are. So 3 of them are located here. And what I think's really interesting, I'll speed up a little bit because this bit's quite boring, there's nothing here. What I think's quite interesting is where these rides are located. So we'll have a little discussion.
Oh yes, you can't see the stones.
Oh, the bears aren't open! Wow, do you know what? I've never seen anybody on that ride. Yeah, Lewis doesn't like the freaky singing bears, do you? Now, do you know what? In all the years coming to Pleasure Beach, I have never had anything from this stand, and it always smells really, really nice. So this year we'll definitely have to get something from there. Now you can hear the music. Do you know what? I think it's even more creepy that they're not there. Because do you know what, mate? They're actually behind that playing. Because the band's going. So here are all the prices from this outdoor barbecue store, and it really does smell barbecuey. Right, close rides time. So entrance to Avalanche is pushed back up here now. Again, they did this last year. You used to enter Avalanche there, but then they pushed it back to enter Avalanche through here for a bit more space. So can we get up here? I think we can. Let's walk up the queue for Avalanche. Yeah, we have to walk up this way. So these are 2 of the 3 rides that are closed.
The guy's laughing at you.
Yeah. So that's the small Pleasure Beach Carousel and Alpine Rally, which was a little children's car track.
Oh, I like the cars in it.
Yeah. So these are all located underneath Avalanche. So these are closed, standing but not operating.
Why does it open?
It says overs. I don't know why. And the other ride that's standing but not operating for this year the Laughing Man. Here's the Eddie Stobart ride, which you quite enjoyed. It's quite good fun. So it's a bit of a shame these aren't operating this year because they were great for the kids. However, Lewis, if you look at where this is up, if you look at where this is located and that, and there's the old Grand Prix ride, if they got rid of all this as we wait for Avalanche to go overhead, if they got rid of all this, that clears up a massive footprint for a potential new coaster. Who knows? Have Pleasure Beach got the money for a new coaster is the question, obviously. Yeah, Lewis wants a single rail RCM, so do I, but they ain't got the pennies for that. Okay, so carry on walking up here. Let's go to the 4th ride that's standing and not operating for the year. Although, here are the Dodgems, and they haven't announced that these are not operating, but they're just not on the map. So last year they just went down to 6 cars and then just basically stopped operating for the season. And I was hoping they were going to refurb the cars and it would be back for this year, but not even on the park map for this year, so very doubtful. Big One queue is back all the way here to the entrance. Oh, an old gold mine cart. So we showed you one of these, didn't we, in the Wallace and Gromit vlog. Can you remember where the other one is?
Yeah, in that hotel.
Yeah, it's over at that hotel. Right, so if we got time, we might do the big one. We'll see.
Monorail?
Oh yeah, more monorail track.
Monorail track?
Right, quick on, show them where the other
I
ride.
would do with the monorail track. I'd put the fake leaves all the way around.
Go and show them the other ride that's standing but not operating over here.
Which one? The carousel?
Yeah. So the carousel.
Oh, it says something. That wasn't there before.
So the carousel all last season was on a staggered time opening, and it was only open 10 till 4, the carousel last year. Yeah, Red Rummy was a horse in the Grand National. So carousel is closed for the season, must purely be operational costs. And right, so the final ride of the 5 that's closed for the season is
The whole thing.
No, not the horses. Is
Red one thing. Red, I'm thinking of the flying one. Flying one.
your theme park knowledge impresses me so much. Skyforce. So Skyforce is down for 2025, closing all season. So we'll have a look and tell you why. Love a bit of Icon. We might just do Icon in a minute actually, as we're walking past. We'll see what the queues are looking like. Okay, so Skyforce closed for the season. So there's plenty of rumours of why this might be. They've taken the sign down as well, mate. So the start sign here that said Red Arrow Skyforce. Let's keep walking around here. So Skyforce is 10 years old this year. So there's a couple of reasons why it might not be open. Have you had a look inside where the shop was, mate? What's in there? What's inside? All the seats.
And a man. And a man. I'm joking, it's mannequin.
So 10 years old. Originally the rumours were that they might relocate this to where Ice Blast was, but obviously they spent all the money improving Ice Blast. That's not going to happen. Has the franchise for Red Arrows run out? Maybe. So maybe that's why they're not operating it. And the other thing that they might be doing is potentially there is the Boulevard Hotel. So potentially they could be using this space as a car park area for the Boulevard. Right, come on then, let's go and see what the queue for Icon looks like. There he comes. Dispatch on Icon's brilliant, they get loads going. And we say it every time you come to Pleasure Beach, this is what we love about Pleasure Beach, is the interaction. You got the big one going up there, you got Icon just coming round, that then interacts with the steeplechase. Let's go and have a look and see what the queues look like for Icon, see if we're going to do this one. So we've pretty much shown you everything that's not operating or isn't going to be operating for 2025. Talked about the rumours. Like I say, I think there's more chance of that unfortunately becoming a car park than anything new coming to where Skyforce is, which would be a shame. You used to be able to get it spinning, didn't you? I've done that ride so many times and never had it spinning once. So Icon next, let's see what the queues look like. So what do you reckon? What do we think the queues are going to be? You reckon? They might be. We should have come straight here and done this. So Icon's definitely the best coaster in the park. Yeah, I think you might be right. Love the Icon music as well. Icon shop. We're not going to show you in there. We've done it so many times. Oh dear. Right. Queues are all the way back to the entrance. Not today. No, I think you're right. I think that might be a little bit too long for Icon. Let's go and have a quick look and see. Yeah. A bit too big, the queues for Icon. Also, just talking about the big one as well. So looking at the queue for the big one, I think that was only on a one train as well.
Yeah.
So we might just show you where the other train is actually, because we saw it, didn't we, this morning?
Yeah.
So we'll put that in now. So this is why the big one's only on one train, because the second train's here in the car park. What else is here?
The Grand National.
Grand National. You want to call it the Revolution. So yeah, some of the Grand National carriages are here as well. And I don't know why the Avalanche, well, they haven't run a second train on Avalanche for ages. So this is the car park just behind Pleasure Beach main car park entrance. Look bizarre, don't they, when they're all split up? And there's the other Grand National carriages.
Looks like a bin and a lot.
You what?
Looks like a bin and a lot.
No, they're refurbing it, aren't they? As we said in the vlog earlier, it's 90th this year. So they're just refurbing the track. Now these are unusual, I don't know what these are. I mean, there's a Nickelodeon streak front of a Nick Street, but they've only ever had one Nick Street carriage. So I don't know whether they've got any new Nick Street carriages. What's that?
Chain.
Oh yeah, lift hill chain. Right, okay, we'll carry on back to outside the big one. Yeah, so all these are in the car park, just behind the back of Valhalla, near Pleasure Beach main entrance. Right, so there you go. So those are all the ride vehicles that are outside in the car park. So we're just walking back down here now by Icon, and this is the Eddie Stobart ride that's standing but not operating.
And there's the Blackpool,
Grand Prix.
yeah. Yes.
They've left all the animatronics and stuff. Well, not animatronics, all the statues out. So whether it is going to come back, certainly not this season.
And they left the hoop.
Oh look, where the Grand Prix used to go over the top, mate.
Just noticed that.
And it's gone.
I just noticed they cut part of it off.
I know, big gaps. They need to clear all this area, it'll be massive new coaster, hopefully.
Log one was bigger than Hyperion. A giga, preference.
Take the record back.
Do you reckon Amanda's got the money?
No.
Save it up.
Loads.
Yeah.
Got a loan to get into NatWest, get a loan and get a instant giga, just like Millennium Force.
They should have bought Kinder Car before it was imploded, that'd do. A launch from north to south, Kinder Car up the side of the big one.
Exactly. She would have actually had the world record back.
Oh, I love the t-shirt as well, by the way.
Brilliant park. All you're just watching, if you ever get the chance to go to Cedar Point, go. It's a brilliant park. Any coaster enthusiast will love it there.
We're out there in 2027, pal. See you later, nice meeting you. Right, so the other good thing with opening weekends and opening days is you find loads of coaster enthusiasts and fans. We've already seen a few that we just stopped logging to meet. Well, those guys were cool, weren't they?
Really famous!
Right, so we're going to go over to Big Dipper, yeah?
Yeah.
So I think we've pretty much shown you around everywhere now. So rather than carrying on doing this walking vlog, we'll stop here. We'll show you the Big Dipper queue and anything else of interest as we're walking around, yeah?
Yeah.
Should we end on the Laughing Man for this section? So on the walk around to the Big Dipper, we thought we'd just show you this area.
Are they getting rid of this?
I don't think so. They've kept this bit, but they've got rid of the garden. So there used to be a herb garden that used to be able to walk around here. So this is the space we were talking about earlier.
You could put a watermill right there.
Well, the other rumour is maybe if that they are keeping the gyro swing, could the gyro swing come here? But
I
they've,
don't think it could.
you don't think the space is big enough? Yeah, possibly not.
Might hit trees. All that.
I mean, they've kept the fountain and they've kept those trees. So I'm not sure the gyro swing would fit here. They probably would, but they'd have to get rid of the fountain and the trees.
Mini coaster. Fit in with that.
No, we want a proper big coaster. If the Pleasure Beach are going to invest in a coaster, we don't want any family coasters. We've not had a new coaster since Icon, which I believe was back in 2018. Again, I'll stand corrected. A lot of space here to use. All the way up there as well. Right, come on then, let's go and see what the queue looks like for Dipper. What's the queue like?
Very big.
Very, very busy. Yeah, I think we'll give that one a swerve as well.
Don't recommend coming like.
Well, yeah.
But if you like go at the park, don't come now. But if you want to go on the ride,
I think opening weekend it's always going to be busy, isn't it? Because we're season ticket holders. I'm not sure we're going to do too much today because the rides are pretty busy, which is good though. It gives the park atmosphere and it's always a good sign.
and that is so mental.
Needs to save his energy for the match in an hour. So we'll carry on having a walk round and then maybe call it a day. So back up from Dipper, here's the other side of the speedway. And again, all that space So they've got to use. Right, come on then, let's walk down back towards the exit then if you're not bothered about going anything. Might have a look at maybe Derby races or something down there, maybe an Alice ride. Let's see. Right, so the only place we haven't walked down so far today is round by the ghost train. So let's go and have a look around here. We're good, thank you! Staff are always really friendly here. Oh, the fountain show's going to start again. Which means he's going to be very loud again. We're good, thank you. Thank you. As I said, they're so friendly, the guys here. She's always good. Wow, even the ghost train's got a huge queue. Everything's got a huge queue today.
I remember on Halloween that was red.
So again?
I remember on Halloween that was red.
Yes, so we came Halloween day. We didn't do the scare event. Again, if you check the playlist, that's there. And they themed this whole area up. Love seeing the park a bit busier than usual. Oh, even Smiler's working. Look at that. And that's the other good thing coming at the start of the season. Hopefully all the effects are working on everything as well.
Best place to
Yeah, you like it in there. It's not cheap though, is it? But you do like it in there.
But you get what?
Yeah, you do.
Free ice cream scoop.
In a waffle.
Milkshake. You get a waffle. You get 2 Oreos, whatever you get. You get there.
And the burgers from this burger place here aren't too bad either.
And you get
Right. So the classic Alice ride. And that music. So when the wind's blowing in the right direction, we can hear this music from our house.
And when my dad used to work there, all he was like thinking about is that.
Yeah. So I used to work in a ticket booth not so far from here. And all you could hear was that, and there was a circus here as well. Oh look, you can see where they're doing some work on the Grand National. Have a quick look. There's some scaffolding up there at the side of the Grand National. Not a huge amount going on, it needs... I don't think so. Needs a full repaint. So the Derby Racer, you like the Derby Racer? Where are you going? And one of the original rides, we say every time, but when you come, you've got to go on the flying machines. In fact, they look like there's a walk on today, which is good. And when you see the old pictures of the Pleasure Beach, as we said, these are actually built on the beach. Do you know what? Should we go for a ride on it? There's nobody on it. Come on, we're going to go for a quick ride on the flying machines. But there's nobody on it. And we'll take you on for this one, and then at least we've done one ride today. And this ride's a bit more scary than it seems actually. Now, can you remember, oh there comes the big one. Can you remember what the GT stands for on the back of these? Jeffrey Thompson. So the Thompson family still own the park. It's his daughter Amanda at the moment that runs it. But yeah, GT1. Amanda Thompson, his daughter. She runs the park at the moment. Right, we'll take you on. Don't like this ride. No, it's an homage, an Easter egg to her dad. Here we go. Not my favourite ride in the Pleasure Beach. I might do a bit of a...
Oh look, they're painting it. Oh, look, they painted it.
Oh, they painted the Grand National. Look at the queue for Alice now. Right, we'll come back when it gets going a bit. Oh my God, it's cold and it's starting to get going. I like this song as well. I'm going to get copyright on this video now though. So there's Valhalla, we'll talk about that in a minute on the way out. It's cold, Lewis Murgatroyd, why did you bring me on this ride? I don't like this ride. As you can see, they've repainted the National and the queue for Alice is massive. We're nearly there, we're nearly at the strongest bit or the furthest bit. So health and safety on modern rides, are you well strapped in? There's
Definitely not stand up right now.
There's no strapping, there's no seatbelts, there's no guards, and there's, yeah, a big drop. But there you go, these classic rides. This is why we love Pleasure Beach Resort. Classic rides mixed with modern rides, can't beat it. There's not many of these left in the world either. The original Sir Harry Maxim's flying machines. Back into land. Is that good? How was your ride?
Okay, good.
Okay, good. Right, so Valhalla. So allegedly we won't be going on it today. Why won't we be going on it today, Lewis?
It's not getting cold. This is why I'm not going on it.
Yeah.
I can't make it wet.
Also, staggered opening times. So at the moment, Valhalla's open 2 till 5. We're not a fan of staggered opening times. However, I think given the time of the year and how much money this costs to operate with all the effects, I can understand why they're doing staggered opening times. Still one of the best dark rides in the UK. But you do get very wet. So yeah, not a ride for this time of year.
Very deep. I reckon this could get in every theme park.
Yeah, it's one of the best rides in the UK, dark ride. It's been reimagined last year when it opened. Some of the effects switched off, some new ones added. Debatable whether it's any better, but at least it's more consistent with the effects working. People who rode it yesterday tell me that all the effects were working.
That's good.
So that's always a good thing, as we said earlier, about coming to a theme park at the beginning of the year, the effects are working. So yeah, Valhalla, definitely worth doing last ride of the day. Right, so we're back near on this one. What?
That's new, isn't it? Odin's Vault.
No, those are where you can buy your photos, your on-ride photos. So Loki's Bar, probably the best food they do at the Pleasure Beach here. We might eat here this year actually. They do a rotisserie chicken that's supposed to be really nice. And this, we told you this last time, or not last time, on one of the other vlogs. This used to be where the cable cars, Skyway, used to go from here all the way over to what's now Nickland, which was Beaver Creek. Used to go all the way over there.
Yeah, and then you can see where you go around.
Right, so I think that'll do us for today. We've just done the one ride. Like I say, we've got to get off for Lewis's football. These boats are all still here. Never seen anybody on these either all season, but there you go. So we're going to come back probably in April when it's a little bit warmer, maybe less busy, although we'll probably come over Easter. We've got a couple of vlogs coming up, haven't we, mate? So we're going to do a Speedy Pass vlog. So we'll show you how Speedy Pass works, get a Speedy Pass and go on all the Speedy Pass lines and show you how that works. I think we're also going to do a challenge where we're going to try and get on every ride in the Pleasure Beach that's operating in a day. Or Lewis is going to try and do it. So every single ride in a day. So we'll come at park opening, food to park close.
Guest, maybe.
You what?
Might have a special guest, it depends.
Well, yeah, we'll see. I won't be going on every single ride because there's some ride spinnies that I don't do. But yeah, can we do every ride? I mean, it helps that Pleasure Beach keeps closing rides. It makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it?
Yeah. Not for them though.
Right, so let's walk around past the guest services. We'll exit through the
gift shop.
Exit through the gift shop. Lucy's in a dancing mood. I think he's ready for his football. He won't need any pre-warm-ups. Right, let's walk around here. Come on, let's speed up. Let's go, quick. And then we can go. Oh, Kentucky Derby's not open. There's a derby where you throw the balls and...
Daddy, we can't go through.
Oh, we can't go through the gift shop. They haven't opened it yet. So we'll exit out here. So, as ever, they have the Twilight Thrills. Sometimes fireworks, they haven't advertised. Now, fireworks are down here. So that's the Twilight Thrills. Let's have a look at what's on. So these are all the events taking place. We went to that Pure Imagination weekend. And here's a late night ride in with fireworks on select dates. Although last year they announced lots of dates and then they didn't always operate them all. Right, come on then. So we're going to exit. Come on, we'll do a quick look around the gift shop. Let's go. We'll have a quick look around the gift shop as we go out. See what the queues are like now. All died down.
That was cool.
Right, so we're going to go we'll show you around the gift shop and then we'll do a sign out from the Pleasure Beach. Right, so that was pretty cool. We had a good look around today. Let's go and have a quick check of the merch then. We showed you some of this at the beginning of the video, but we'll do a full march around the merch shop. So Wallace and Gromit, you like them big mugs, don't you? So we did a full Wallace and Gromit ride through, didn't we, earlier on when it was the Nick Winter Weekends. So here's all your Wallace and Gromit stuff. As I say, exciting news, hopefully Norbit. Oh dear. So that's all the prices there for the Wallace and Gromit merch. Lots of SpongeBob. My Big Dipper hoodie. I like my Big Dipper hoodie. Yeah, I prefer the blue one. I do like the Mr. Sunshine merch though. I'm glad they're doing sunshine stuff again. Icon. Oh, my Icon jacket. I can go back over to my Icon jacket. What's up? Crocs. You've got Crocs. So here's my Icon jacket that I'm wearing today. I've got a bit cheaper than that. So obviously, again, with the season pass, you do get your discount on your merch. How much is the pen? I'll show you that. Valhalla merch. I don't think we're doing, well, we haven't done Valhalla, have we, today? So as we said before in the vlog, there are staged openings and it is a bit cold. You seen these Valhalla trackies, Lewis? They're pretty cool. You know how much they are? Let's have a look. Valhalla trackies. Yeah. Can you imagine going on Valhalla wearing that? You'd come off with half the water. Cool. Big one. Oh, and you can buy parts of the big one. Look at that. That's actually part of the old big one track.
What that?
Yep. That's a cutaway from the actual track. Cool. And Icon rain jackets. I think these are new as well. I hadn't seen these last year because I need a new rain jacket. Oh, oops. Right, okay, so we'll go and do a sign out, and no, you're not having a chicken Wallace and Gromit water bottle. Right, come on then, let's go and do the sign out from the Pleasure Beach. Right, so that was our full POV walk around the Pleasure Beach on opening weekend. So how's your morning been?
Good.
Yeah, good. We went on the Maxims, but we were more coming to have a look and show you all the things for 2025, what's opening, what's not. Future plans, future developments. So hoping for a good season.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got our season tickets. A few of Losers' friends have got a locals pass, which is good for this year. Oh, a couple of things we should have mentioned, yeah. So if you are local, they are doing a residence pass now if you live in the FY areas. Just £89 for the season, which is really good value. Doesn't give you entry on Saturdays. Still buy the season tickets.
Thank you.
A lot of your friends have got them, haven't you? So he'll be coming some days on his own because we are literally a 5-minute walk from Pleasure Beach Resort. So, what do we say now until we ride again later?
Alligator.
Alligator from...